The evisceration of DJ Akademiks. I got a video here from Dupley. I've never done any reaction to it. You know, Akademiks has been getting his back kick in the last couple of days. Well, it's in his own doing, not like people are doing it on purpose. You know, he's the one with the self-inflicted wounds. You know, so this is Dupley.
Besides being fat and annoying, he's also one of the biggest hip-hop media personalities on the planet. Everybody knows him for two things: glazing Drake passionately at every chance he gets, and talking fearlessly to every street dude in America behind a computer screen. Recently, he was caught talking sex with a 15
behind a computer screen. And that's all it is. He's talking about these soapbox warriors. You know, he's actually one of them. He's probably the one that created that name, invented it.
Your old boy.
Did you smash?
No, because I'm 15.
What I mean?
Today, I'm going to show you proof that he should have been packed up way earlier. Him even having a platform to lose in the first place is a fucking...
Hold on, what was that? That is crazy. Wow, that is crazy. You know, every time you hear this conversation with Ak and the Kid, it gets so cringe. It gets so cringe.
Him even having a platform to lose in the first place is a fucking Cinderella story. It's the same man who came up off of exploiting the deaths of Chicago drill rappers in the early 2010s, disrespectfully making fun of countless tragedies in the city.
The coons have been in the hyperbolic coon chamber doing their push-ups, pretty much practicing with their guns. Ain't nobody playing no basketball. Niggas are taking 3-point shots with their Glock. Okay.
You know, I know a lot of other people talk about, I'm now, all this stuff right here, I'm kind of new to. I didn't really know about it, how he had his come up. But at the end of the day, someone has to report the news, whether it's good or bad. Now, his mouth does get him in a lot of unnecessary mess, but at the end of the day, if he didn't report it, a lot of the stuff that came out and was found out about it was because he reported it. Now, he might have went a wrong way of doing things after, but at the end of the day, this is how journalism is. You try and get the information, you put it out. They're like undercover snitches. That's kind of what journalism is.
Savage Curry with the Glock, boy. Now check it.
After some time, these wild antics actually got him some motion. He was now being put in real rooms with real people. And surprisingly, whenever he got confronted IRL, all of a sudden that bold, condescending attitude would disappear.
You really built a following off of clowning our deaths, people that I really know. Like, nigga, this is not a video game. That's a nigga I grew up with. I've known since I was 5 years old. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. I really think you a bitch.
Because I always gotta ask because
you don't. Let's move on. We done.
Yo, let me speak. No, let me speak.
You spoke.
Even though Joe Budden is his co-host.
That's crazy, man, because, you know, Ak be getting that tough talk.
I think it's because we both.
He be hitting that tough talk, acting like he the shit. But, you know, you think Ak could fight? Allegedly, you think he could throw down? Because he seemed like he just got much talk when he's sitting at the laptop on the computer, and he back there, he could say a bunch of stuff. But when you meet him, let's talk. You know what I mean?
He's nodding his head in agreement to everything that's being said here. But this wasn't surprising at all, okay? Rappers never respected Akademiks in any capacity.
Akademiks is one of the biggest pussies I've ever seen in my entire life. But he should
Facts.
never comment on anything that has to do with physicality.
but we knew that already.
Now he can say whatever he wants to, but the truth is this bothered Akademiks a lot. And this desperation was really put on full display during his Twitter clash with underground
People gonna call you out when you ain't. People gonna call you out when you ain't real. You know, and he's in the same boat with Drake. You know, he's not being real. And when you come into another culture and you're fake as hell, that shit get exposed very fast. And it's the same thing. People are now looking at him because he's Jamaican. He's come here, he's adapted into this lifestyle, and he can switch at any point. You know what I'm saying? So now it's being questioned. And this only gets questioned when you're dishonest with yourself and who you went into with. In this culture, they ain't feeling it right now.
I just made him sound old as hell, bro. What had first started off as a discussion about relevance quickly turned into a public embarrassment for Ak. I'll give a bad bitch $5K if they admit to sleeping with Akademiks. And you know what the worst part of this is? Bro, it was dead quiet in those replies, like straight tumbleweeds.
Ak is the type of guy that pays for everything. I don't think a lot of these females take him seriously for anything. He has to fork out some cash, you know. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know down in the comments.
Shit. But in the midst of all the unhinged responses and diabolical ratios, Akademiks accidentally exposed his true motive.
And then another thing too, you gotta wonder, are they even of age to come forward? They're all compromised now. Compromised.
For what it really is he wants from this rap game. I've been working this hard to embarrass one of y'all rappers for years. Now it's finally my time. Who does he think he is?
One day I'm gonna show them all.
Yeah, so at this point, no one in the rap game respected Akademiks in any way or form. As if that wasn't bad enough, not long after, he would lose the respect of everybody else too. And it's not even necessarily like one big thing he did, it's just like the little shit, bits and pieces over here and over there that really put his lameness in full perspective. I mean, who could ever forget this gem?
Broski.
Broskies, bro? What are you doing? Fuck OnlyFans. Kylie Jenner just gave us FAP material for a whole week. Is she the baddest in the game right now? And if not, name who is. Get those engagements, boy. I see you. Bro, we're not done yet. How about this one? How about this nugget? How about this nugget of joy? He actually tweeted this out. It's not like his account got hacked or something. Nothing like that happened, okay? He himself got online, wrote this, and posted it. That's crazy, bro.
I mean, by now we all know how much of a scum this dude is, man. It's crazy, and it's been done right in front of everybody's face. This was in 2018.
That's crazy how he himself tweeted this out. That's crazy. That's actually wild. But his weird relationship with women extends way past just the creepy social media posts. Even though he gets as quiet as a church mouse when confronted by anybody else, when a woman does it, ho, big Ak. All of a sudden, he's the man.
That's Ak getting caught right there.
This dick, real rap. Is your voice that fucking deep?
Lose some weight until you can see your dick, nigga.
She got that.
Oh, shit. I bet your boyfriend never slight me.
But he can't fucking better than you would.
I was never a big fan of this show right here. You know, after the first couple of times you see it, it's cool. But at the end of the day, the show, for me personally, there was no purpose of it because it was the same thing. But I don't think even these women ever really gotten anything helpful out of these shows. It was just Fresh and Fit being a bunch of a-holes, if you ask me. And then you bring Akademiks on the show with a bunch of, and then these young chicks, you know, that's what they all flock to.
So, but I bet you live in a fucking Section 8 house.
Like he would be forking out a lot of money to pay to hang out with these girls. And Fresh and Fit the same way too. They can't pull none of these chicks. None of them.
And I live in a fucking mansion with Big Ak is here now. Don't come on here talking all that bullshit. Y'all can lie to Martin. This Big Ak in the building, nigga.
Like everybody gonna take Ak seriously. Look. Everybody just like, what the? Talking to me? You talking to me? You talking to me? I'm the only one. You talking to me? Look, everybody's laughing like.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, this is a real life incel that made it big. This is not a game. This is not an embellishment. This is his true character. Now, up until this point, we've only focused on Akademiks' interactions with other people, but we haven't really talked about what he does. I mean, what does Akademiks actually do? Why is he even disrespected so much? Besides being a bitch, I guess he could.
Supposedly, he's supposed to be somebody that reports on the news. Exactly what? This hip hop and Hollywood stuff, but he's always controversial. But that's how he gets his clicks, right? That's how he makes his money.
Best be described as like a rap news reporter, like the Shams or like the Woj of rap media. Admittedly, this is something he's really good at and practically specializes in. He knows how to get in with the right people and in the right spaces by any means necessary. He even somehow got an interview with Trump Jr. I have no clue how this went down.
Because when you're a DJ, you get a lot of connections because everybody needs DJ at some point. And he's in the streaming. The streaming will get you connected anywhere because you're in houses around the world. A lot of people don't understand how that streaming thing work really well with what's going on.
Down. Yeah, he has connections all over, and that's why he always gets the first scoop whenever some major rap news break. In this role, he could be a valuable component to the culture, but instead he's decided to use that role in a completely self-serving way. Since he has no meaningful opinion on the art that's being made, all of his reporting is based on clout and numbers. There's absolutely no morals ingrained.
Well, that's what it is. In order to create hostility, you create numbers, you create some goal, some form of what's to come. So you say, okay, this guy outsold this guy, and this was the number, and it creates, oh God, we want to know who was the best streamer, who was the top, who was. So those are things that he created in order to make him more attractable, I would say.
In any of his business dealings, he literally went out of his way to interview child predator and snitch Tekashi 6ix9ine in a time where no one in the industry would touch him, and for a good reason, bro. But Akademiks was different because he saw an opportunity to use this horrible situation.
And that's Ak. Like I said, Ak is going to take any situation. He gets it to his platform because he know eyes are going to be on it. And he's like, yo, views. That's all he's thinking about. Ak is all about money. Always about money, never about any situation other than that. So if he looks at it as, hey, I could get some views on this, people are going to tune in, he's going to basically do what Ak do. And he's about the cold, green cash. Peaching. That's what he's about.
To his advantage. Akademiks fucking humanized him and essentially gave him a kickstart to his fucking career. Time and time again, he has shown he has no interest in anything besides indiscriminate clout chasing. He's pretty much the sole reason modern hip hop has an obsession with first week sales and chart placements, and why young kids use this as a metric to measure the success and oftentimes even the quality of any given record. His hyperfixation on money and numbers has permanently scarred the integrity of hip-hop discourse. It also spawned this unhealthy obsession with Drake. In recent years, Akademiks has managed to stake out a reputation as Drake's #1 glazer, which is hard to do. I mean, there's a lot of...
In my eye, I don't think Akademiks is Drake's #1 glazer anymore. I think that goes to Maul. Akademiks, however, is close to, very close. He could touch the flag blowing off of Maul's hip, you know, that close. It's close call. But Maul is the ultimate #1 Drake glazer.
Contestants in that category, but he rose to the top, defending him in every conversation, no matter how objectively wrong he is. During the Kendrick beef, this was turned up to an insane degree, to the point where even Kendrick himself was calling him compromised.
He don't make great disses. Drake on his head again, and I'm also hearing he might catch a third one before he drop. For real, for real.
Sorry that man is your father. Let me be honest. It takes a man to be a...
But the funny...
That is so funny every time I watch it. We was chilling. I was about to get the Henny. We was doing all good. I was about to break down the bars. And then Kung Fu Kenny come out of nowhere.
An actually kind of pathetic thing about all of this is that after almost 10 years of being Drake's #1 fan, of him being obsessed with Drake, of him defending him in every conversation, this one IG Live clip is all he got out of it. And trust me, it ends way worse than you could possibly predict.
Akademiks, the eye is too fried right now. I don't want
That's crazy that this is the only like visual confrontation they've had. Come on, Drake. You doing our boy dirty. Look at Ak. Ak is like is he a simp? He's a Drake simp? Or he's a 304. He's Drake's 304.
Let's see Akademiks right now. Akademiks is cheap.
Yo, Drake. I felt a little let down because I know we had a report.
I'm not doing an interview with you, man. I added you to see the Hennessy bottle. That's it.
Did he just say I'm not doing an interview with you? That's
crazy. Right now. I don't want to see Akademiks right now. Akademiks is cheap.
Yo, Drake. I felt a little let down because I know we had a report.
I'm not doing an interview with you, man. I
am not doing an interview with you, man. I am not doing an interview with you. That is crazy. The #1, well, in my eye, the #2 Glazer can't get an interview when all I do is put out the narrative, what type of guy you are. I get to spin fresh music, but I can't get an interview when I'm the one pushing your product more than any other streamer other than maybe Kai. But everyone else that gets interviews don't even know your music. That is messed up, Drake. And that is why you ain't part of the culture. People in the culture don't forget people that helped them on the way up. You know, they always say, you know how somebody is when you catch them in their worst time. How they react and treat you with the situation will tell you a lot about who they are. A lot about it.
I added you to see the Hennessy bottle. That's it.
What do you drink when you create? Because this does all.
Yo, listen.
Yo, did that really happen? It looked like Drake's AI in there. Leave me a comment down there. Tell me if this really happened, because Ak is like a fan. He's a fan. He's a fan. He's a fan. Freaky ass. Yo, he's being a fanboy right here.
Yo, I need to see you pour the craziest shot right now and do it right now for the people.
All right. Hold on.
Nah, don't play with me, man.
I'm gonna get a cup.
Yo,
this guy is in the professional
This
gamer
messed up,
studio.
yo.
I need to see you.
Of course, I'm gonna put. Hey, I can't wait till your album is done.
Okay, do your shot, man. Listen, man. You know.
Is it a shot?
Yes. Let's see it. Oh my goodness.
he gobbled it all the way down. See, and he even wiped it off his mouth. This is so messed up. Did this really happen, or is this AI? Somebody let me know in the comments, because that was a simp move right there. Oh my God. He started off by saying, I won't give you an interview. Stop talking about the album and stop talking about this. Just take a shot. Drink one down. You need to take a shot. I'm not going to take one, but you're going to take it because I'm asking you. He's basically talking to him like he one of his fans. No wonder K-Dot was like, you a fan, you a fan, you a freaky ass. Yo, you are a fan for real. Wow. You're getting exposed, Akademiks, for real. Like, that right there put you in a different stratosphere for me. Because that tough talk you was doing earlier when you were sitting in on Fresh and Fit, man, that just all that got pulled away after this right here. Look at that smile. Look at that smile. I'm gonna pour a big cup too. Look at that smile.
I need to see.
Of course, I'm gonna put. Hey, I can't wait till your album is done.
Okay, do your shot, man. Listen, man. You know.
Is it a shot?
Yes. Let's see it. Oh my goodness.
See the way he gobbled it down? I feel bad for Ack, yo. I feel bad for Ack right there. Drake did him dirty. I think that, I just did a video of basically saying that Ack might be Drake's #1 ops. And, stuff like this, when you look back at it, I think he's starting to notice the way Drake using him. Unless, I could be wrong, and UNG and OVO is taking care of him in the back end. I could be wrong, but let's get back to it.
I feel bad for you in 15 minutes, but
I'm built for it.
10 minutes later. Yo, he looked like he was dreaming about making out with Drake right there. It's funny because they'll do this stuff on stream knowing they're recording. So a lot of times you wonder if this is purposely done just to get clicks and views. I could see him doing that. That is an academic type move right there.
Just FYI, he's like 38. He's like 38 years old. Drake still hasn't done an Akademiks interview. He's done an Aiden Ross interview, though. Hey, he's done an XQC interview.
Yo, Akademiks dip from my life, man. Real talk, man. I really like that, bro.
And that's the confusing part, right? He got the smile on his face, bro. Like, you can't, the disc got to be a little more firm. You feel me? Like, if it's supposed to be a diss, man, yo, fuck out of here, nigga. Get all my shit, man.
Bro, Akademiks, you need to understand, he doesn't respect you. Nobody respects you. You're someone everybody laughs at, not with. You must have forgot for a quick moment there. I'm talking kind of crazy, but you actually know what? And I'm being honest here. I'm going to honestly tell you this. I really think DJ Akademiks is an inspiring figure. You should actually try this out, bro. Anytime you feel that you're not good enough for something, not cool enough for something, people may not like you. I'm scared of the way they're going to react. Are they going to accept me? Just remember the fact that DJ Akademiks has a big fan base. He's so lame that it's actually motivational. But now that we're up to date.
He's so lame, it's actually motivation. And that's true. What he puts out is what people tune in for. They're going to give him a platform to push it out because he's making money. He's bringing in views, clicks.
Hey, let's talk about his most recent and pressing scandal. Recently, he was caught talking about sex with a 15-year-old boy. Here's the clip.
So there's not another 15-year-old you could bust down.
You go to school?
If Max said he wanted to try dude, would you let him you?
No,
Why not? Oh, yo, you ever dream about Max before?
I have, yes. Not in no weird way.
Yo, what the?
I dreamt of us coming to Malaysian meeting. I dreamt of.
Oh, y'all on a vacation. Holy.
I dreamt of him
I
adopting.
dreamt of you and him in Malaysia.
Hey, no.
Now listen, there's a reason I put this at the end of the video besides average view duration. Because I feel like you guys are not really gonna want to hear my take on this. Yeah, I don't think this is grooming, bro. Obviously, talking sex with a 15-year-old boy is inappropriate, right? But grooming, bro, I don't know. Was the kebab man grooming me when he asked me at 14 if I was getting laid? Bro, that's just like a lame bro question people with no personality ask. Is it weird? Yes. Is it evil and twisted? Yes. But for a different reason. He's not grooming this kid. He's fucking bullying him. Desperately trying to make this kid look weird in front of his loser friends. He's 43 years old, by the way. You're just trying to embarrass him. And why? Just because nobody respects you and people talk down to you like the goofy weirdo you are, you got to take it out on somebody else. And it couldn't even be an adult. It had to be a 15-year-old. Shameful shit. And it doesn't stop there. Since then, after all the streamers naturally call.
And it's crazy because even the 15-year-old standed up to him. If even the 15-year-old stood above him and went above and beyond and was actually the grown person. So he didn't win on that occasion either.
Called him out. He's been using his own news account to fucking protect himself, okay? Just like shamelessly doing PR for himself. Or what does he think? We don't see the Akademiks TV handle? And then he's not only playing defense, he's also attacking and spreading lies and propaganda about every streamer who spoke negatively about him. He has to fucking contact Cardi on some snitch shit and make sure he never collabs with Black Boy Max. He's like dangling,
oh, if you don't rock with me, you'll never collab with Playboy Cardi. I know he's your favorite.
But this is what he does. He picks and chooses who he wants to report positively on based off if they've like pledged their allegiance to the Akademiks conglomerate. Okay, that's the only criteria. And if they say anything remotely negative about him, he will use his influence to spin false narratives and negatively impact these people's career. That's the subtle blackmailing that's going on here. Like subtle industry.
Go over there, y'all check the video out if y'all want to watch it in its entirety without my commentary on it. But you look at Akademiks, and like they say, these owls travel in flocks. They move together. They do the same things. They all hang together. Akademiks is trying to culture votes like basically what Drake is doing. You know, he get these guys on the come up, they reach a certain level, and he tries to attach his name to them to make it seem like he's the one that helped them. But these guys are all exposing him and says, no, man, my community is my community. I'm not in tied or in tune with that streaming community to go in and say, oh, this is what this is and what that is. But since this thing's happened with Noor, there's been a lot more light shining in those rooms now. So we're getting a little glimpse of things going on behind closed doors that we all need to be seriously, like, we need to pay attention to that stuff. But let me know down in the comments how you feel about the evisceration of Akademiks and all the nonsense he's been doing and getting away with. Right here gonna be your next video. PeePodCove. I'll see y'all on the next one.